Good morning, gorgeous friends. I hope you're having a fabulous day. And I wanted to speak into something today around reasons why people don't heal. Because often we can be very challenged with allopathic medicine or Western medicine that it doesn't always give us the results that we're actually looking for. And I want to speak into why this is actually the case. And certainly from the perspective of a kinesiologist, a fully trained, and I had my own practice for 6 years as a kinesiologist, and really seeing patterns of the emotional beliefs and the different mental thought patterns that were actually impacting on a physical level. Now, that might sound a little bit crazy or a little bit woo-woo. However, let me explain on a really logical, scientific basis so you really get this in, and then can find other ways that you can really support your body to actually have full healing, not just be working with a symptom. Because honestly, that's what a lot of Western medicine is, just literally applying a band-aid solution to the specific issue or the symptom rather than looking at the root cause. And it's often why people feel frustrated, or why cancer returns. And I know that's a big statement. There can be multiple reasons that actually happens, but also any other reoccurring illnesses or different things that are actually playing out is because the mental and the emotional patterns are actually still there and still operating. Gabor Mate is an expert in the field of trauma, is an expert in the field of really looking at the somatic experience of what's actually happening in the body from a nervous system level, and also looking at how trauma impacts our physical well-being. And he literally could write a psychological profile based upon all of the different cancers that people were experiencing, and literally word for word could come in and almost diagnose what people were actually experiencing just from what they'd actually relayed to him in terms of their trauma, their belief systems, how they were actually living their life. And so this is really such an incredible field of study, and it is so important to really understand that mind-body perspective from that particular level. So on the logical level, if you think about like a belief that causes you stress, like I haven't got enough money, or I'm not enough. Let's take I'm not enough because it's a prevalent one in the human experience. So if you're believing the thought I'm not enough, that's causing stress hormones to happen within your body, which is also driving, hey Jan, great to have you on, that is also driving inflammation on a cellular level. So the body starts to be impacted very physically from your mental and emotional thought patterns. And if you've ever had a stressful experience, you'll know like your gut tightens, it's harder to digest food, you often feel exhausted or wiped out afterwards. Like there is a lot of physiological things going on with a stressful emotional or mental experience, like a thought or a belief that's actually playing out. Now, what I want to recommend is this book here, The Secret Language of the Body. It really will help you to understand exactly what's going on at the deeper level, because when we're healing the body, you are a holistic body. So it is not just, if you've got something going on with your shoulder, it's not just looking at, okay, what's going on structurally, physiologically with the shoulder. We want to look at what are the emotional or the thought patterns. And often shoulders can relate to responsibility or feeling overly responsible. If it's your left side, it'll be like feeling inwardly responsible around different things, or particularly with females in your life. If it's the right shoulder, it'll all be about feeling overly responsible with money, finances, career, or males in your life, because that's the masculine side of the body. So through kinesiology, we can really understand the patterns that are actually playing out of those mental thoughts and how it's actually impacting the body. And for me personally, if something's going on for me, yes, I'm definitely still going to go seek Western medicine, and I'm also going to look at alternative medicine as well to support my body. I'm going to attack it from all angles, or attack's not really the right word. I'm going to love it. Love it into well-being, love it into healing from all levels. And that is through physically helping my body. So what vitamins, minerals, what other things do I need to support my body to return to a state of well-being? What are my thought patterns around this? What are my emotional patterns around this? And what is my spiritual connection to myself? And if you think that's a little bit strange, just thinking about it from that self-love perspective, are you connected to you? Are you connected to life? Because if you're feeling disconnected from you, it is really difficult to feel connected to others, to feel connected to life, to feel supported by life. And often that is one of the biggest things that's actually going on, particularly with spine stuff. So if you've got a sore back, that often is due to a lack of feeling unsupported, a lack of feeling supported in life, either by ourselves or by others or by life. So again, this book is one of the most amazing things. I literally was referencing it again yesterday personally for myself. And again, it blew my mind and has blown my mind many times from reading this book and looking up specific ailments that I've experienced in the past, or are currently experiencing, and really understanding what is the mental and the emotional thought patterns that is really impacting my body. So if you're looking to heal your body, this is one of the ways. All of my Thrive clients get this when they come through my Thrive program. It's one of the biggest factors that really makes a huge difference to our physical energy, is really looking at those lower energy belief systems, such as I'm not enough, or I'm responsible for everyone, or I can't stop, I can't rest, or feeling guilt or resentment, depending, if you're in a double bind situation, such as I feel guilty for saying no, but I feel resentment if I say yes. If you're looking at, helping others or doing something for others, all of those things keep us stuck in these lower energy patterns that really do impact the body, impact digestion, impact our endocrine system, impact our vagus nerve, which really controls that fight, flight response or the freeze response. If we're reacting to traumas or to triggers from past traumas that we've actually experienced. So all of these things are very, very important to look at, and you want to catch it when it is just a niggle, not a major, major event in your life. And the best way to catch it is when it's still in an emotional or thought pattern form, before it actually translates to real physical stress and challenges going on within the body. So if you have been exhausted, tired, fatigued, not feeling great, but you're not sure why, and you're not getting the results from Western medicine, or perhaps you've been to your GP and they've run all the tests. Literally did a video about this yesterday where my GP said I was totally fine. I was not totally fine. I was absolutely burnt out. My hormone levels were smashed, but the standardized testing that my doctor ran at the time didn't actually pick up on any of that. And so my doctor said to me, no, you're totally fine. Nothing wrong here. And it can make you feel a little bit crazy. So if that is you, please reach out, send me a DM, or if you know another woman that is experiencing this, please send her my way. Let's have a chat so that she can really get supported, because it is one of the biggest messages that I'm so passionate about getting out, because so many women are misdiagnosed just because of so many different factors that actually aren't recognized within Western medicine. We really want to look at the body from a holistic perspective. You are, a whole being. There is so many things that are impacting your health and your well-being. And by being aware of that and adjusting those things, sometimes it's just some fine tuning that needs to occur that can bring your body back into homeostatic balance, which is just amazing. And one of my clients, Kerry Graff, came into my program. She literally had fibromyalgia. She'd been diagnosed with complex PTSD. Had tried everything. She literally said to me, I've tried everything, nothing has worked. And literally within 8 weeks, we had reduced her fibro symptoms by up to 80%. And she'd also dropped 12 kilos of unwanted weight that she'd struggled for years to lose, simply because her body was in such a state of inflammation. So when we bring the body back into balance, there's so many things that really get to change very, very quickly. And it's one of the biggest things in my 12-week transformations of really helping women to overcome burnout. So if that is you, please reach out to me, send me a DM, let's chat, and have an amazing rest of your day. Lots of love.